Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. I finally figured out how to record my PS3, so we got the start of a new dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. UNLV is joining the Pac-12. Not sure if it's the greatest idea ever, but your boys are recruiting masters, so I think we can turn this thing around right away. Boise State will be joining us there in the north. And as you can see, not a lot of star power on this roster. A bunch of guys in the 80s overall. Coach Show has got his work cut out from him, bringing him over from the universe that brought you the Dave Show Dynasty. We have all the same records and the same level recruiting, 23, 31 overall. The same guy that brought in this dominant recruiting class that featured 3 5-stars and 16 4-stars. That's how we closed off the Dave Show Dynasty. So we are ready to start a new one here as we're playing only 8 conference games. Everyone in the Pac-12 for some reason only playing 8, but that's the way we gotta do it. Tons of uniform combinations for UNLV. The Revamp guys doing an amazing job, but I promise you we will not see all of those. If you know anything about me, keep it simple. It just looks good. Got to give a shout out to my guy JAce522 making those slick gray pants for me. He also put on the Pac-12 jersey patch and the Pac-12 logo on the field as we are at this replica Allegiant Stadium. Obviously not an exact replica, but it looks a lot better than a neutral crowd at AT&T Stadium as the UNLV Dynasty is officially underway. Tyleik Collins with a 22-yard kick return. And let's get one more shot at Coach Show coaching his first game here at UNLV in front of a scarce crowd at this Allegiant Stadium. I guess we brought over the bleachers from Sam Boyd Stadium. Hand it off to the Chuck Wagon, Charles Williams. 7 yards up the middle. It's 3rd down and 4. We got the senior quarterback Justin Rogers out to Giovanni Faualo. If I'm saying that right, the tight end with the catch brings up 1st down. The Chuck Wagon up the middle again, picking up yards in chunks. Going option action. Justin Rogers, the senior quarterback with the 79 speed. That is why I am giving him the job. We have 3 quarterbacks on this roster with 81 overall, and that one should have been picked by Jim Carroll. And the first UNLV drive will end in a punt. It's a touchback, and now we got Trey Lance Williams. I'm going Trey Lance because this team looks like North Dakota State. And Trey Williams running it like Trey Lance. Hopefully he can do that for the Niners here in the near future. This time he goes down for a sack. The USC transfer Connor Murphy with the sack. It's 3rd down and 12 for the Bison. Launching it up, and it's broken up by Aaron Lewis. Not the singer from Stained, but we're going to call him the Mud Shovel anyway. 3rd down and 2 on the next Rebel possession. Over the middle, and Zyel Griffin forgot his hands. And it's a 3 and out against FCS. If you know anything about me, this game is going to be up for grabs as the running back breaking some tackles. Alex Kelly looking good there. 3rd down and 9 for the Bison. Wide open is Cossey. And the Bison down to the 36-yard line. I think they call him the Stampede, though, in this revamped mod. And now they're going to let the running back throw, and he way overthrows his receiver. Bryce Jackson's going to come up with the interception, and it's a +1 for the Rebels in the turnover differential. Justin Rogers running free here, and Johnson, myself, getting a little happy on the sticks as he weaves his way up the sidelines for a gain of 37. Rogers batted at the line of scrimmage, but Kyle Williams able to catch the deflection. A way to concentrate on that one. The sophomore wide receiver, although that name Kyle Williams has given me nightmares from the NFC Championship game for the Niners several years ago. Tyleik Collins on 3rd down and 3 comes up with it. This time he's getting the pitch out of the triple option and then gets wrapped up at the 32-yard line. The handoff to the Chuck Wagon. Charles Williams breaks a tackle. Touchdown Rebels! 32-yard touchdown run for Charles Williams as he goes, we go, and a 7-0 UNLV. The pitch out to Alex Kelly, tumbles down across the 30-yard line for a 9-yard gain. It's Trey Williams gonna run it. Lance Williams is gonna put the ball on the turf, and it's Jacoby Wyndham coming up with it. +2 turnover differential for the Rebels. 2nd down and 7. Rogers, the pitch back to Williams. This time he's gonna get wrapped up. The chuck wagon crashes on that one. Didn't have a lot of help though. 3rd and 9. Up top, Steve Jenkins can't come up with it, and we have to punt against the FCS team once again. Not North Dakota State, just the generic FCS team. As there is a sack, Williams goes down, and it forces a 3-and-out. Rebels with nice field position. This one outside to Collins, able to turn back, avoid going out of bounds, and he falls down for the 1st down. Rogers throwing on 1st down, deep, caught! Steve Jenkins, touchdown, Rebels! We are coming up with some TDs on some big plays. Oh wait, that's not a touchdown. It's 1st and goal, so we're gonna challenge that shit, because look at that. That's easily from that angle. Look at these amazing angles. We didn't get this in Madden 2005.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay, so the play stands, and then that's a freaky shot. Again, this is a mod. The stadium's not going to be perfect. All right, delayed by 1 play. Charles Williams, the 0-yard touchdown run, and the Rebels are up 14-0 with just over a minute to go here in the 1st half. Lance Williams. Okay, I'm missing tackles like crazy. Just got him by the shoelace. They got 50 seconds here to go 60 yards. Over the middle to Arnold. Gets him up near midfield. 9 yards on that one. It's 3rd down and 1. Williams going deep, and this guy is burning Aaron Lewis, Chris Edwards. All these names generated right before we started the game. And they cut this lead in half. It's 14-7. But can we act like the Dave Show offense and go right downfield here with 27 seconds on the clock? Rogers fits that one into Jenkins, gets us above the 45-yard line, 17 seconds. Rogers finds the chuck wagon. He's gonna make a beeline out of bounds inside the FCS 40-yard line. 1st and 10, finds Jenkins in between the couple defenders again, gets us to the 21-yard line, 6, 5, 4, that one's up for grabs at the goal line, and it falls incomplete with 4 seconds. Trot out Daniel Gutierrez. Kick is up, kick is good from 38 yards out, and he's proud of himself. Rebels up 17-7 at the half. What an impressive bunch so far. All right, getting a little excited here in the 2nd half. End up flipping the screen, going offsides. I'm gonna give FCS 2nd down and 5. They hand off to Edwards. Gonna cruise up for the 1st down. Cameron Edwards is that guy's name. And now Lance Williams is going to go out of bounds, but not before he gets to the 1st down. Then we have the lights change up. It's going to be weird here. We have still outdoor weather. I think it was 3-mile-an-hour winds here. They had to replace Sam Boyd Stadium with this. I guess we still have to have outdoors. If we have any rainy games, I'm going to restart it. Not doing that. 3rd down and 14. They go with the halfback draw. Alex Kelly's going to go down at about the 35-yard line. Bring out a 52-yard field goal attempt, and it's good. FCS has guys that can kick 52-yard field goals. Rogers out of the play action. Goes right back to Williams. The chuck wagon pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 4.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Playing 8-minute quarters as we find Giovanni Faualo. I think I'm nailing that name. Oh, God. Chuck wagon goes down at the 50-yard line. Loss of 4. 3rd down and 14. Rogers escapes the pressure. Finds Tylee Collins, but he's going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th and 4, and we're going for it. Rogers picked off! Picked off by the linebacker, Sanders. I thought the receiver was going to keep running. Instead, he stopped, and the defender gets in it. That is my excuse, even though I throw picks like crazy. Loss of 6 on that play. 2nd and 16, Trey Lance Williams. Gonna get all those yards back and then some. Slides down a yard short of the first. It's 3rd down and 1. Outside to Sapp. And that's a 1st down for the FCS Northwest Stampede. Runs into Jacoby Windham, brought down for a loss of 2. Vic Veramontes on that play too, the former Minnesota quarterback. This time, Williams escapes the rush on 3rd and 12. Able to find Chris Edwards. Gets just enough for the 1st down. End of the 3rd quarter, it's 17-10. Put up the 4s. And the FCS Northwest Stampede on 3rd and 9. Over the middle to Arnold, finally brought down at the 17-yard line, and that is a gruesome scene there. Look how far back his leg can bend back. The pitch back to Kelly, that's going to be a loss. Jacoby Windham again, loss of 4. 3rd down and 13. And nobody's home, falls incomplete. Bring out the field goal unit from 36 yards out. The kick is good. And with just under 7 minutes to go, it is 17-13 Rebels. The Chuck Wagon, bouncing off defenders, gets us up to the 42-yard line. Give it to number 8. No, play action. Rolling out and running into a sack is the senior quarterback, Justin Rogers. Pitches it out just in time for the Chuck Wagon, gets those yards back and then some. Pushed out of bounds just across midfield. It's 3rd down and 2. Rogers to the Chuck Wagon. I love saying that. Charles Williams inside the 40, and the drive continues. Chuck Wagon up the middle, gashing these generic FCS players. 68 overall team. Here he goes again. Number 8, the senior running back from Fresno, goes down. Finishes the game with 100 yards. Should be good to go next week. Had to leave this one with a foot contusion. And then Justin Rogers immediately is sacked for a loss of 14 yards. On 2nd and 24, he's going to get those back and then some because they grabbed the face mask. I could see it from here. Personal foul. 1st down Rebels. This play 2nd and 9. The handoff to Noah Dean. He's going to get just enough to make it 1st and goal. The handoff to Chad Magyar. Touchdown Rebels. With 3:21 to go, UNLV up by 2 scores once again, but can the Bison do something, or the Stampede, whatever this team is? And it looks good here. Alford, the big passing play, gets him deep into UNLV territory at the 33-yard line. But now Williams is wrapped up for a sack. Connor Murphy, the USC transfer, with a 2nd sack of the game. Goes outside to Meadows, gets those yards back, and then some. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. That's a scarce crowd here at Allegiant Stadium looks on. 3rd and 7 up top, and Noel Williams bats it away. Probably should have caught that. 4th down and 7. Williams looking on the run, fires it over to McDowell, and it's a 1st down for FCS Northwest. Outside to Meadows, and it's a 1st and goal. 4th and goal. Williams scrambling, breaks a tackle, and falls into the end zone. Touchdown Stampede. And it's worth mentioning this UNLV team lost to Eastern Washington in the opener last year. Can we go down to FCS Northwest? They have the 2-point conversion. Now it comes down to the onside kick. And it's recovered by Zail Griffin, the number 3 receiver on the depth chart. But FCS has all 3 timeouts remaining. We're not out of the woods yet. Chad Magyar, the backup running back, has the Chuck Wagon. Had to go out with a foot contusion, and he gets a 29-yard run to seal the frickin' deal. UNLV escapes against FCS Northwest. And now I would love to hear your over-unders on how many games we're going to win the rest of the way. I mean, the easiest team we have is we're going to Ypsilanti to visit our buddy Joey and take on his Eastern Michigan Eagles. But other than that, every team is much better than us as we play 8 Pac-12 games. We have Nevada on the schedule and BYU. It is going to be tough sledding. Let me get those recruiting classes in, but it'll be fun to watch the evolution of this team, this dynasty. Clemson goes down to Georgia, Pig Bear. USC barely escapes at Hawaii, and TCU gets the upset over LSU as we look in on the top 25. Pac-12 play begins in Tucson. Corso picking the Wildcats. They have been the cellar dweller for a while in this conference, but we are probably going to replace them in that department. All right, guys, let me know how excited you are about this dynasty down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next show. Go Rebels!